Hi everyone, I hope all of you guys are doing well. So today we have another writing session, another answer writing session. I have promised you that I will do this every Wednesday so that all of you can learn a lot from it. All of you can get an idea how to prepare for mains for answer writing, because this is, I believe, one of the most important. I mean, you can learn the content as much as you want, but unless you learn answer writing, you are not going to clear UPSC, you are not going to get the top 100 rank that you want. Alright, so in today's answer writing, we are going to focus on one particular key thing, which is keyword and use of keywords and understanding keywords from the question. Both using the keyword in the answer and understanding the question's keywords is an important thing that you want to develop as far as the UPSC preparation is concerned. We will learn that, and we will also do a live answer writing practice. The question is from GS2 paper 2023, and the question is: the states in India seem reluctant to empower urban bodies both functionally as well as financially. Comment. Now here there are 2-3 things that you need to understand. Number one, this question, what is it talking about? What is the what of the question? What is the what of the question? What is the question talking about? The question is talking about basically the 74th constitutional amendment, which devolved administrative powers, financial powers, functional powers, funds powers, all these functionaries, basically the 4 F's of local administration: funds, functions, functionaries, and the functionalities. So all these 4 things were devolved by the 74th constitutional amendment to the urban local bodies in India. What are urban local bodies? Urban local bodies are municipal commissionerates, for example, which run the cities. Then there could be local boards, local administration boards. All these were devolved by the 74th constitutional amendments for local government. Just like we have the Parliament of India, basically the idea is just like we have the Parliament where elected representatives come, similarly we should have many parliaments in cities where elected representative comes and they run the city. Now you must have seen this recently. There was a lot of news about the combination or the combining or putting together the entire Delhi MCD, Municipal Corporation of Delhi. So similarly, that is basically what it is talking about. Now here the question is talking about that states are reluctant to basically empower these local bodies functionally through the functions, functionally and financially as well through the funds. So this is what the question is asking. It's asking you to comment. So the keywords obviously are the local bodies, the functions, the functionality, and the financial, and the states. These are the keywords, and you have to understand these keywords in order to then write the answer properly. So now we have understood the question. Comment, what does the comment mean? Comment means basically you can provide both the sides. You can comment on this statement itself. So whatever you have read or whatever you understand about this statement, you can basically put that information. This does not need overthinking or over understanding. You can present both the sides, you can present one side. As long as your answer is content rich and balanced, that is what they are looking at. Alright. So this is what is the first part of the question that I wanted to discuss with you, that how you are going to go ahead and actually tackle this particular question. Now whenever you are writing, before I delve into writing this answer, whenever you are writing a particular question, whenever you are writing an answer, you have to remember that you have to use keywords. You have to spot them also, and you have to use them also in your answers. And these keywords could revolve around various things such as personalities, legislation, years, dates, events, schemes, terminologies, UN, government or international bodies, theories, concepts, Supreme Court cases, or any scientific innovation. So here it is legislation, for example, the 74th constitutional amendment. This is a constitutional amendment, so not legislation exactly, but amendment. So this is important. This is an important keyword. And then apart from that, other keywords like I will use them and tell you in the answer, so that also you can see. I am not going to answer this entire question. I want you to write this answer. If you have read about this particular topic, and then you can later come back and check from the points that I'm going to give you in the answer today. I'm not going to give you exact answer, I will give you the points so that you can understand. So, what is the basic structure? Intro, body and conclusion, where the points are. I have told you before, conclusion is not that important. Sometimes you can replace it with like way forward, or sometimes you don't even need it, but most of the questions you will need it, so there you can provide it. Okay. So, let us start the answer writing here. Time management, remember that this is a 10 marker, 150 words, and should not take you more than 7-8 minutes by any means. Okay. So, in intro I am going to introduce the 74th constitutional amendment, because that is what the question is about. The 74th constitutional amendment. Empowered aimed to empower, because empowerment has not happened. So, aimed to empower urban local bodies, ULBs, to provide citizen centric governance and usher democracy to the grassroots level of administration. So, this is the main aim of 74th. Now, you want to underline citizen centric governance. Now, this is a keyword. Using these keywords fetches you a lot of marks in the actual exam. So, democracy to grassroots level. Okay. Now, you can underline that and then further move. So, these kind of keywords you definitely want to use in your answer as well, because that is the main thing. States reluctance to empower, ULBs. Okay. You can write this in bold also, or like capital words also, like I have told you before, but this is also fine. All right. So, now we move on to, this is the introduction, short, sweet, 4 lines, not more than that, will take you less time, and then you come to the points. So, we can write about each of these keywords: function, functional reluctance, and then we can give points 1, 2, 3, 4. I am not going to explain these points, I want you to do it yourself. I want you to read this topic, discuss this topic, so that you can understand this particular. Authority of the mayor. Is nominal. So, this is one point, and you can explain this point quickly, that municipal commissioners are wielding more decision making powers compared to mayor, who is an elected representative. So, like this there will be better, like this, if you give a small heading also to that particular and underline it, so that for examiner becomes very easy, and they will just tick mark it and move ahead. Okay. So, like that it becomes much easier. Limited functions given to ULBs, for example, housing development, still done by authorities or still done by other bodies. So, it is also important to support with examples. So, find out relevant examples and support your particular point. Parallel or governing bodies. यहाँ पे roads also you can give. PWD develops roads in many cases, not, or NHAI, but that depends, but not the local urban bodies. Parallel governing bodies such as development authorities. You can give example of Yamuna Industrial Development Authority, etc., or Noida New Okhla Development Authority, which do not have any urban local bodies, because of which obviously governance is not done in the spirit of the 74th constitutional amendment. Okay, and then you can provide additional points also. Okay, like you can provide. So, this is basically devolution of PowerPoint, this one. So, here you can provide any kind of data also if you have, that will be very good. Formation of ward committees. So, actually a newspaper article had come about this particular topic. So, maybe that is why UPSC picked up this topic also. So, establishment of or formation of ward committees has not happened as mandated by the constitution as well. Okay. So, these are the points. I want you to read these points and write about these points. I won't spoon feed you everything. Now, next is finances. So, we are going to write about funds or finances, financial reluctance. Here also points we can provide, that for example, states have still not outdated local tax codes. Still the tax codes have not been revamped in order to have ULBs become more self-dependent. Dependence on state grants because they don't have their own funding, and poor revenue collection. Role of state finance commissions, how they should empower financially these particular urban local bodies, but they don't do that. Okay, so these kind of points you can write in this particular question and that will help you. So now way forward will be what? Basically way forward is nothing but how we can achieve the above problems that we have stated. All these problems that you have stated here, you can provide a solution in the way forward in 2-3 points, where you can write that capacity building can be done, training of local representatives, of officials who are working there in order to enhance revenue collection, then access to new financial sources such as they are able to issue bonds, etc. So, that will be a very good way for them, municipal bonds. Now and then every time this keeps coming, another keyword, you need to throw it into the answer in order to get marks. Better accounting and accounting practices. Okay, so these kind of points you can provide in order to boost the problems that you have highlighted. So, see what I did in this question. In this question, first of all, I provided an introduction, a simple introduction, which had major keywords like citizen-centered governance and 74th constitutional amendment. Then after that, I broke down the question in the main parts of the question and then provided the content that also provides good points and throws in keywords which are required there, for example, these examples and keywords. Okay. So, this is how you tackle these kind of questions. I hope you are able to understand what I showed you today. I want you to practice this, I want you to internalize this, I want you to obviously don't start answer writing practices on the first day itself, it will take time. First read the content, first understand the content and then start answer writing practice. But till then you can understand this particular format, this particular way of answer writing, way of practicing answer writing. A lot of times you won't have time, so you can do answer writing quickly this way also to save your time. Okay. In practice, that's what I mean. So, hopefully this class helped you. Let me know if you have any other questions, happy to answer them. Take care, bye bye and good luck preparing for your UPSC exam.